What is up, guys? Today is Monday, February 14th, 2022, and it is Valentine's Day, everyone, so happy Valentine's Day. Today we'll be doing a product/checklist review for the up-and-coming Immaculate Collection Soccer 2021 Panini Immaculate Soccer, or 2021/22 for this season, and it's coming out, I think this Friday. It's going to be coming out on February 18th, 2022 on Panini's website, of course, and I'll be reviewing just the hobby format because that's basically the only format there is. There's only a hobby and a team all hobby format, so that's about it. There's no first off the line for soccer Immaculate, for all I know. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about this product very much in depth. So before we get started, I'm just going to tell you guys the different video segments. We have the intro, which I'm currently doing right now, release info, format, and then base set, different sets, so auto and mem sets, print run, goat autos, design, simulation of a box break overview, which I'll show you guys, which is really cool, and then the simulation results, and then an outro. So we're about to hit the minute mark, so without further ado, let's get started on the release info. So 2021 Panini Immaculate Soccer releases on February 18th, 2022, as I already stated. It's going to be this Friday. The product format is 7 cards per pack, 1 pack per box, and 6 boxes per case, as shown here. And every box will have 2 base cards, usually 1 base plus 1 base parallel, and then you get 5 autograph or mem cards, which will usually be 2 autos and 3 mem cards. And of course, the autos can be patch autos or whatnot, but you generally only get 2 sticker autos per box, or if you get very lucky, an on-card auto. But last year's Immaculate was kind of lacking in that. And moving on to the next segment, we have a 200 card base set, and then there's a total of 47 different autograph sets and 37 relic only sets. And a handful of the sets are one-of-ones or extreme short prints, and they're very small sets, for example, like 2 cards. If you look at the first autograph set, the autograph booklet set, it's just literally Ronaldo and Zaniolo. So it's just 2 cards, which makes more sense that there's literally 47 auto sets, including auto mem sets, and then 37 mem exclusive sets. It's a ton of stuff. It's absolutely insane. But also do note that this year the Premier League hits are in separate sets for some reason. So even though they could have the same hit subset name, for example, heralded materials, they will have a regular version and then a Premier League heralded materials checklist. And so the numbers will reset on that. So you can have heralded materials number 1 for regular and heralded materials number 1 for Premier League. So again, in reality, there's probably around half the number of subsets as mentioned above if we're just looking at the different hit subset names and designs. And the reason you never see half these hits is because they're super limited. There's a lot of one-on-one hits. There's a laces checklist and everything. And 2020/21, which is last year's, had a similar number of hit sets, and I've never seen a lot of the cards featured on the checklist. All right, and then moving on, we will be talking about the print run. So looking at the print run, I'll show you guys right here. Here's my calculations. It's 2 base cards per box, 1 base, 1 parallel usually. And then so if you add up all the parallels, which you have base out of 80, bronze out of 49, sapphire 25, gold out of 10, ruby out of 8, which is team all exclusive, we'll count that in for the PR, and then platinum 1 of 1. And then so that comes out to about 173 base per player. And then you multiply that by the 200 card player checklist, and that comes out to 34,600 base cards in total, which leads to 17,300 boxes made because you get 2 base cards per box. And so that comes out to about 2,883 cases made, including the team all format. And so also do note that it's unlikely there for there to be FOTL first off the line. So the ruby out of 8 parallels, the only exclusive non-irregular boxes one. And if we compare that to last year's set, if you add up it also had a 200 card base checklist, and you also have 99 plus 50 plus 25 plus 10 plus 8 plus 1. Actually, instead of being numbered to 80, the base cards were numbered to 99 last year. So you actually have an increase of 2,000 boxes last year compared to this year. And given that they're 6-box cases, I mean, that saves about 300 and something cases, about 330 cases less of this product than last year. So that's surprising because this year it does have a lot of extra print run on a lot of products, but Immaculate is not one of them. And then you guys can see that the base 1 through 100 is international and other clubs, rest of the world clubs, and then base 101 to 200 are exclusively Premier League clubs. So that is definitely something to note. And then next we will be moving on to the GOAT autos. So of course we will be looking at CR7 and Messi autos. So if you look at Ronaldo, he features in the Portugal uniform in his base set, and then he also features again in his Manchester United uniform for the Premier League base set. And then he has a booklet auto out of 99. He also has a boot signatures. He also has a dual swatch auto out of 15 base. He also has an Immaculate auto numbered to 25 or less. He also has a dual auto with Figo. He also has a Beckham and Ronaldo out of 15 dual auto. That is going to be a massive one. I think it's the first time we'll ever see Beckham and Ronaldo on the same autograph card. We also have Marks of Greatness auto. We also have Milestones auto. We have Moments auto. We have Patch auto booklet for Juventus. So he'll feature for Juventus, Portugal, and Man United. He also has a quad patch signatures, but of course that's a 1-of-1 set only. A Brilliance, Immaculate Standard Jumbo Relic, Laces 1-of-1, and that's it for Ronaldo. So he features heavily in the set, and we will definitely be seeing a ton of his presence in case breaks. Messi, on the other hand, features for Argentina in his base set, PSG in the base set as well, so he has 2 base. Immaculate autographs out of 25, which is standard. Ronaldo also has one. Marks of Greatness as well. Modern marks as well, but again, it's 25 or less. Octane signatures, which I think might be unnumbered. Dual patches, that's it. And Immaculate Standard Relic, Laces, and Laundry Tags, and 1-of-1 Magnificent Memorabilia and Patch Trios. So he features very heavily in the memorabilia sets. So Messi autos will be almost impossible to find in this product. Ronaldo has a much higher PR of autos in the set, which is something to note if you guys didn't know that before. And then moving on to the next segment of the video, I'll be talking about the design and giving my own opinion. I think the base set looks absolutely gorgeous. This design right here, as you guys can see in the promo picture for Saka, this is the 1-of-1 Platinum Parallel. It looks absolutely gorgeous. There's not much else to say for that. The names are vertical, which is something to note, which wasn't like that before, but I do like the design, and overall it looks really, really cool because they're coming out of the card basically. Immaculate autographs looks pretty stunning. Nothing much to say for that. Introductions, big fan of this as well. I think the design this year for the autographs are absolutely beautiful, and base and relics and everything. This is probably my favorite Immaculate design ever for any soccer product. The booklets, I mean, they look pretty standard to last year, except for it looks a bit more uniform with like the oval semicircle kind of vibe, and you get more foiling on the cards, which is nice. The signature moves has always been a very standard set as well. I think this year's looks slightly better than last year's signature moves booklet set. And then the heralded materials, last year was like a vertical chunk here on the left side, and this year is going to be like this. I do like this year's design a bit better. This base amount heralded materials card looks absolutely fantastic, featuring a piece of the 2019/20 Chelsea home kit, whereas he's wearing the 2021/22 home kit, to show you the difference right there. And then you also have insane 1-of-1 laundry tags, brand logos and stuff. This should be a brand logo of Ansu Fati with the Spain Nike logo, or not Spain, it's probably from the Barcelona one actually, if you guys can see from that stripe right there. And then laces, absolutely beautiful, but again, there's only like 20 of them in the entire set, so you can't really get them. I do wonder what would happen if you tried to untie that lace right there from De Bruyne's card, but again, they're all in the platinum parallel, all 1-of-1s as you guys can see from the promo. Same with this Nike logo right here. So design, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Very, very solid. Let me know what you guys think of that. And then for the last part of the video, I will be running a simulated quote-unquote box break. I will show you guys exactly how that works right here. Here's what I'm going to do. So there's 7 cards per box, and we'll run it card by card. Well, I already did run this break, the simulated break, like right before making this video, but I just want to show you guys how to do it. Base card is out of 80. You'll get 1 base card in the base parallel, so you just randomize 1 through 200 to get a random number generated, and then that yields a random player from the base set checklist. You do the same for card number 2, but then you can also include the parallel. So after getting the player, you also do a random number generator between 1 and 85 to determine the parallels, like 1 through 49 for bronze, 50 through 74 for sapphire, 75 to 84 for gold, and 65, or 85 I should say right here, for platinum. And I already did that. And then for the memorabilia sets, we're just going to assume that you get standard 3, because you usually just get 3. And we'll take from the 3 main memorabilia sets, or bigger ones. So we'll take from Remarkable, Magnificent, and Immaculate Standard. So we'll randomize 1 through 20 for the player, 1 through 20 for the player here, and 1 through 32 for the player, depending on the set checklist and size. And then we'll just randomize for the parallels as well for the PR. However, do note that for Immaculate Standard, not all the base are numbered out at 99, some are numbered out at 90, so we'll just assume that it's all out at 99 to make the simulation easier. And then as for auto number 1, which will be card number 6, we'll just assume it's from the ink set. It's a pretty common set. Like if you're going to get like an auto, like 1 in 4 autos will probably be from the ink set. So we'll randomize 1 through 33 for the player, and we'll just take the base version for whatever player, since we got quote-unquote unlucky for the mem. And some base are out of 10, like Kane and Fati, while others are out of 99, like Dempsey and Klinsmann. And then for the 7th card, we will say that there's a potential quote-unquote case hit, so we'll take 3 events. Event number 1 will feature a lucky autograph from the heralded signature set, because this is a harder to hit set and they're a lot more short printed. So there's 21 players. We'll just randomize the player for the event if we do get the event, and all of them are super short printed, and we'll take in the base parallel. Event number 2 is a random dual auto from the dual auto checklist, and then there's only 9 of them, so we'll just take the base because they're all super short printed anyways, and should we get event number 2. And then event number 3 would just be a memorabilia autographs. This will be the most likely event. We'll just randomize 1 through 25 for the player should we get it, because it's a 25 card checklist, and again we'll take the base numbering, which varies a lot. So to decide what event we'll get, we'll take a total of 50 total possibilities, which will be the numbers in the random number generator. And event number 1 will be 1 through 10, giving a 20% chance. Event number 2, 11 through 20, giving another 20% chance. And event 3 being 21 through 50, being the majority, so that would be a 60% chance. So those are the chances for event number 1, event number 2, and event number 3. So again, do note that this is not very accurate, but again, it is a good indicator for the average box. And we're highlighting average there. I hope you guys can just see the results right there. So we have accounted for some parallels, for example, in the base and the relics, and the case hit, quote unquote, from the auto. So I ran the simulation only once, say we're just doing a 1 box break, and I think this is very accurate for a regular box. So the results, card number 1, we got base number 74. So I got number 74 from 1 through 200, Roberto Alvarado from Mexico out of 80 base. Card number 2, we got a Mo Salah for Liverpool, Sapphire base parallel out of 25. Card number 3, say we got a remarkable memorabilia Premier League set, Manuel Lanzini for West Ham out of 99 in the base parallel. Card number 4, a magnificent memorabilia for Giovanni Dos Santos for Mexico, bronze out of 49, so we did get a parallel on that one. Card number 5, Immaculate Standard Jumbo Relic for Harry Kane for England out of 99. And then moving on to our auto, our first auto, of course, from the ink set, we would get Omar Gonzalez, USA, out of 99 in the base parallel. And then we did manage to get event number 1, which is one of the 2 events that we'd hope for. We'd rather not get event number 3. And I generated number 9 between 1 and 50, and we did get the heralded signature set, and we got card number 2 from that set, and we got Ruud Gullit, I think that's how you pronounce it, for AC Milan, and his base auto is out of 5. So that is the simulated box right there. And of course the MSRP is probably around 1,500, but you can probably, or 13 to 1,500 right now. You can pre-order boxes for around $13.49, I think it says cheapest. And so if you think this right here is if you take this as the average box, and from all I've shown you, do you think this is worth a 1.3K USD pre-order? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the checklist and the price point. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time. Peace.